Good morning. My name is Sean Webb, and I'm the Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation for Desert Sands Unified School District, and you are watching Classroom Conversations. We are the live community engagement show that engages everything great Coachella Valley. We talk about all the fantastic things that are happening in Desert Sands, as well as we bring on our community partners, as well as our sponsors and so forth. But we got a great morning set up for us. Before I move on, I want to make sure to thank our sponsors, as well as our partners that make this happen. Obviously, Desert Sands Unified School District, whom I work for, the Educational Foundation, who helped write a grant with the City of Indio, who helped sponsor this program. Our friend Kevin Pill over at Prep Sports Weekly, thank you so much for producing our halftime show and sharing all the great news about Desert Sands. And then always, we got a special treat today. Our very own Craig Campbell from CoachellaValley.com is going to join us. Since we started this back in spring of 2020, he's been a great partner of the foundation and education, allowing us to present this on his platform. But I'd like to read our mission statement. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And our mission statement: in partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in DSUSD. Okay, I read that every time. It's a mouthful every time, but it's just amazing that we have an outstanding foundation that works with all of these great organizations. So thank you. So I've got a special morning for us today. Unfortunately, Chef Mary can't be with us today, but we have a special co-host who's here with her family. And with us today, we have the very own Aubrey Anaya. Good morning, Aubrey. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. It's just been a terrific morning. How about you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. You know, I was telling everybody that we get to have you. We've been talking about, I don't know this, we've been talking about this for about 2 weeks that we get to have you on our show. So it's just fantastic to finally have you here with us. So tell us, I'm going to go through the show here a little bit. Normally with Chef Mary, we just talk about how her day is, what's got going on and so forth. But I'll just kind of go through the show here with some of our slides. As you know, Aubrey, we have our superintendent, Mr. Bailey. And Mr. Bailey shared this out on Super Second. And, if we were doing this interview a week from now, we wouldn't have to wear masks indoors and so forth in all your classes. But starting after March 11th, we don't have to wear masks. How's that sound?
I think it's great because sometimes, like when you're wearing masks, it gets a little distracting. And I think when you have your mask off, you can breathe better and it's just going to feel more normal. I know that some people get more used to the mask now since we've had it for a while, but I think it's great because I really miss not having to wear a mask in school and classrooms. So, yeah.
I agree with you 100%, 100%. And talk about how we're going through the pandemic and so forth, and we're kind of coming to an end. I'll tell you, this slide here has a list of all of our clinics that we normally have. And this list used to be 1 to 2 a week. Now we just have one coming in March 16th. So that's pretty exciting. So I just want to make sure to inform our public about that. But Aubrey, you get a special treat today. In regards to, you may not know about this, but we have a program called Recognize It. And with Recognize It, we have people that are able to nominate individuals in our school district for awards for having incredible talent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the screen here with the names, and we'll go ahead and read off who our winners are. I hope that I see that I was getting a little bit of feedback. I hope that it sounded a little bit better. Aubrey, do I sound a little bit better? You can give me a thumbs up. Do we have any more feedback? Good. Excellent. I see that I got to kind of mute the screen here a little bit. But let me bring up our wheel of names, and we'll read off who our Recognize It winners are. Yeah, this is fantastic. We had over 45 entries for the month. Our friends over at CD Harvest Box sponsor this. And it looks like, I know who this individual is. Aubrey, you may not know him, but he deals with a lot of the Chromebooks in the district. Our very own Samuel Vincent, who works in District on Technology, is going to win a CD Harvest Box.
Wow,
okay. Yeah, do you know what a CD Harvest Box is?
No, not really.
Okay, so I'll quickly tell you, CD Harvest Box is one of our sponsors as well. And what they do is they have amazing produce that you guys get in your lunches, and they provide Coachella Valley produce for our families right here delivered to their homes. So they also are a sponsor of our program. So let's draw one more name. This winner is William Ramos. William Ramos. I'll definitely have to look at them to get some information about them here shortly. This is going to be a great transition. What we'll do now, Aubrey, is I'm going to bring on our very own Brooke Berry from the city of Indio to give us the Indio update.
Hi, Sean.
How are you?
Family. It was so great meeting you guys at the President's Day Parade a couple of weeks ago. We are all so proud of you here in the city of Indio, and blessed to be able to say that you are one of our students here within Desert Sands in the city of Indio. So hi again to you all, and thanks for everything. So every week we talk about goings on in our community. Indio has 19 schools within Desert Sands Unified School District, and we have so many things that are available for students and their families to participate for free. So one of those great resources is the Indio Teen Center. It's available for students in grades 8 through 12, regardless of where they live. We have culinary arts, boxing, even several days a week. We do music production. So please check out, you can hold up your phone to one of those QR codes there on the screen, or just go to indio.org/teen center to learn more about how you can take part. And the great news too is that even when kids are on spring break, or maybe even over the summer, there's still programming available for them. Field trips, all kinds of indoor and outdoor activities. So there's kind of something for everyone, even help on college admission applications. We also have a number of other events that are happening that are available for people regardless of city of residency. And this is one thing that the city of Indio does for people who have dogs or cats. There is a microchipping clinic that is coming up over the next couple of weeks too. So if you need to get your dog or cat spayed, neutered, licensed, microchipped, these are seriously reduced rates, and some of the clinics don't even need an appointment. So if you need to get that vaccine or microchip or licensing, you just show up during one of those times, 10:30 to 1 o'clock. It's at the ABC Recovery Center in Indio.
Okay, excellent. Now, Aubrey, this is something that we do each and every week. We share about the events. I wanted to let you and your family know that we get a little bit of feedback coming from your microphone. So, Coach K, if you can hear me, maybe if we could, I'm going to take them off camera. If we could bring them on after Brooke, and maybe if we could get her to another location where we have a camera that it doesn't have the feedback, if that's possible. You have to go in your classroom, Coach K, if that's possible.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Is it the feedback from my classroom or from the multi-purpose room?
It's the feedback from the multi-purpose room. Sorry.
Okay.
You know, this is live and we're able to do these kind of fun things, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. So there we go. Brooke, go right ahead and continue on. You are muted though. Sorry about that.
That's it. I'm muted because the phone is ringing in my office.
There we go.
This is a live show, folks.
Yeah, you know what? Bring on camera. We'll also bring on Craig here while we're doing a little adjustment here. Craig, how you doing?
Oh, great. Bring me on for the technical difficulties. I really appreciate that a lot.
We got to bring in the veterans for this kind of stuff, right? The veterans for this.
Hey, good morning, Brooke. Good morning to see you, Sean. And what's happening in Coachella Valley? You know, it's always such a wonderful day out here. We've had, right, the most incredible weather. We've ranged from 90 degrees down to in the 40s. And I don't know about you, everybody out here, when it drops below 60, we are in panic mode out here, right? You know, it's frozen tundra. You might have to find some safety places to go. And by the way, everybody out here in the Coachella Valley considers socks as long underwear, just as an FYI, just so you know. So
Interesting. Well, you know, as you know, Craig, we do this all the time when CoachellaValley.com, where we have our platform here. So thank you for that. And Brooks, I know got some amazing information to share with us here. Brooke, what else do we have going on?
Just a reminder about some sustainability events. This is an opportunity for Indio and non-Indio residents to come by and offload all of those things in a safe and sustainable manner that maybe they've been storing up over the holidays. So if you've got old tires, food waste, there is a mandatory organic waste recycling now in effect in California. So if you're not exactly sure what to do about that, bring your food waste. That means like leftovers, food scraps in a bucket. Bring it to this event. You'll get a free bucket of compost. Also, if you've got used oil filters, e-waste, I like to save up all of those little electrical cords or other things that you're not really sure what to do with. Go ahead and bring them. Also some paper shredding too. So that's on March 19th at the India Water Authority /corporate yard.
So
Hey, Brooke.
Craig, go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Craig.
I just want to jump in since we're talking about Indio. So many amazing things. You're back in the national focus, of course, with Coachella and Stagecoach coming back. A lot of people are very, very excited about that. How is that coming along? Or has most of all that planning been done and been accomplished? Or is there still some things that are happening with regard to just how that's changing?
Well, fortunately, that's a well-oiled machine. The team from the city of Indio meets with the folks at Golden Voice months in advance. So it's a coordinated effort when you talk about security, law enforcement, traffic patterns, but everything that goes on at the festival grounds itself is handled by Golden Voice and the festival promoters. So they are very busy this time of year. And we're just busy too, trying to make sure that everything around the festival grounds is in tip-top shape for those hundreds of thousands of visitors that are going to be coming through. But yes, Craig, there is always something going on, and we hope to be able to share a lot of information about that soon. In the meantime, we are doing things for our residents who are here year-round, and that is the Certified Farmers Market every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this upcoming Sunday will be a second Sunday, which means that we have, or rather, the Certified Farmers Market has, yes, we're going backwards?
The right one? Second Sunday?
I can go here. So the night before, second Saturdays, we have our outdoor concert series. So this is every second Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. This is free live music, dancing, tailgate party games. So I asked specifically, what does that mean? Because my kids have really enjoyed this one and they would love to see more of their classmates from Desert Sands there and their families. Every month has a different theme. This month is Latin jazz. Last month was classic Hollywood. The month before was a country theme. So there's something for everyone. But as far as tailgate party games, things to get the kids excited if they're not interested in dancing, which I think they are. There was a conga line last time.
Okay.
There's giant Jenga. There's cornhole, bag toss, all kinds of other things. There's plenty of space too. My son even brought his football, whether or not he should have, and he was, running routes during the concerts. But he really enjoyed that with our city manager, no less. It shows you how hands-on he is. Mm-hmm.
I love it. No, Craig, I would love it if we could maybe see CoachellaValley.com. We do a live down there at the corner of Miles and Smirth, the Smiles part of Indio.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
right there where the History Museum is there down on Miles Street, right? And got definitely some things happening there as well. We might as well just mention this. Well, first of all, Brooke, make sure you go over to our Facebook page. We have a couple groups there. One is live music in the Coachella Valley and also happenings. And you can put all of these events very easy on Facebook. And of course, we invite anybody to do that if they're relevant. So we'd love to see that. And of course, our fans will be happy about it. They'll comment, ask questions, and things like that. Hey, don't forget, we got B&P in town. It started just yesterday, March 7th. Pretty excited to see our tournament here again in the spring format, or in the, I should say, we're not quite spring, but in the March format. Very excited. Got a couple of photographers out there, and it's already happening. So many different things are going on. Doesn't matter where you are in town. It's a buzz. Downtown El Paseo, in Indio, Palm Desert, Palm Springs, all throughout 9 cities and everything that's going on. This place is hopping.
Oh, yeah, it is pretty exciting, most definitely. And I know that Brooke's got a couple more slides here. Let's see.
But yes, B&P, that is the Eisenhower Cup tonight. And so that's always a fun way for everyone to come out and enjoy some world-class tennis before everything really gets kicked off. And it's free tennis today for everyone at the grounds, as long as you have your health pass uploaded to Clear. And also it's free for kids who are fully vaccinated between the ages of 5 and 12, as long as they're accompanying someone with a ticket. But, you know, if you look and you see a grounds pass, it's really not that expensive. So get a couple ground passes and bring your kids. And it's just such a great way for them to explore the grounds and see the tennis that are going on in some of those exterior areas. So yeah, a lot of fun, but please come down to Second Saturdays. This Saturday, 6 to 9. I also wanted to mention there's all kinds of food trucks. In fact, one of the food trucks that will be debuting at Second Saturdays is called Outside the Masa, and they were the Tamale Festival winners this last year. So if you missed out on the tamales from the winners at the Tamale Festival, please come to Second Saturdays. Check them out. It is absolutely amazing. Plus all kinds of different food vendors from around the valley. Perfect Pint 760 is frozen custard from Palm Desert.
Okay.
Poppin' Out pies. And you can get all this information all the time by going to India Live, newly redesigned. That was my pitch for signing up right now. And we'll keep you posted on all the things that are happening in India. Hey, good luck with the feedback as we reintroduce Aubrey Anaya, the Super Bowl kid from India, Dr. Carry-On Academy, 11-year-old. And there she is at the President's Day Parade in India with Mayor Wayman Furman and our police chief, Mike Washburn. And it's so good to see you again, Aubrey, and Dad back there taking a video as she's just can't get enough of the TV. And I hope that if she ends up with a job as a correspondent, that I can learn something from her as a former journalist too.
Hey, and I'm hoping that when she does make it, I know she's going to make it, that she does correspondence with both myself at Desert Sands as well as Craig over at CoachellaValley.com. That'd be amazing. But Brooke, always a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next week with the India update.
Thank you so much. Bye, Craig. Bye, Aubrey and Sean.
See ya. Well, Aubrey, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you for being able to move to a different camera for us.
Hey, Aubrey. You're looking sharp, I'm telling you. Love the smile. Every time I see you, it's the thing I noticed about you. I've had a chance to watch some of your videos and some of the things that you've done with Good Morning America. Congratulations. It's always the same look, bright, smiling, just ready to get going and to share something. Seems like you got something on your mind. What's
Aubrey,
going on?
If you could ask Coach K, you are muted right now on his computer. You just have to hit unmute there. Yeah, you know, the beautiful things with modern technology, we're kind of playing around things. There we go. Good morning, Aubrey. How are you now that we're back again?
Good morning, and I'm doing better because now I'm at a screen that works better in audio.
And yeah, we got a voice for you there, Aubrey. I'm so happy that you joined us. Like I said, every time I see you, so excited. You always seem ready to have something on your mind. And I just thinking, what's on your mind right this second?
You know, I'm really glad I got to be here, and it's super awesome and cool that you guys just let me come and be on your show. So I think that's amazing.
No, I think it's fantastic what you're able to do to represent, you know, Dr. Carry-On Academy, as well as represent the community of Indio. Can you just tell us what was like your most favorite experience about this, you know, being the, working with GMA and working with the Super Bowl?
Probably the people and getting to meet Michael Strahan, getting to go to NFL honors was just really fun. And those were some of my favorite moments when I was over there with
GMA kid correspondent, 11-year-old Aubrey and I.
I'm trying to mute this. Sorry, I was going to play this in the background for us. But continue. Go ahead.
And that's why I kind of just those were just my favorite experiences, because it just really was amazing that I get to just see and meet different new people, which they were all super nice, and I really enjoyed meeting them.
So, hey, Aubrey, I was interested. What opportunities came out of all the publicity and all of your talent that you were able to provide to us? What new things are on the horizon?
You know, I was assigned for another opportunity, which was great. And I liked that this really gave me a huge opportunity, and then it gave me another one, which was great.
So I know that your dad's in there with you, and we talked about him a little bit before. And geez, I'm just watching the video. You got to interview Adam Schefter. He's one of the NFL gods. Geez, I just think that's amazing. But I know your dad's in there with you. Maybe if Dad could share a little bit about what's going to happen on the future from this. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Excellent. Could you share about what you shared with us in the green room earlier about what's on the future for your daughter?
So Aubrey was got some opportunities, and she was signed by a big kids talent agency from Los Angeles, which is the Savage Agency.
Okay.
And so right now she's doing acting classes, and there's some stuff coming up for her. So and she wants and I run her Instagram. If you guys want to follow her Instagram, you can see all her news stories and her all her adventures to these new opportunities, which is Aubrey's World 28.
Okay. Now, I actually had some questions. Oh, go ahead, Craig. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just curious, from the very beginning, I've been wondering, how did you actually get selected? In other words, I know there's this process, and there's kids from all over the United States that have an opportunity to be selected. How did you actually get selected?
Do you want me to step in? Hi, I'm Coach K. I'm the Fuel Up to Play 60 program advisor at Dr. Carry-On. It looks like you can see me. And anyway, so she's involved in a program at our school at Dr. Carry-On Academy.
And we are looking at.
Sorry about that, guy.
Are you getting feedback from me?
Nope. Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So Fuel Up to Play 60 is familiar of all of the amazing things that we're doing at Dr. Carry-On Academy. And they're reaching out to several different program advisors across California. And they're like, hey, you know what? We're looking for some amazing videos, some amazing things, some of the things that you're doing. And Aubrey was one of the ones that had actually done it. You might even see it here in this video right here, a little bit of herself choosing to do that inside her bedroom. And when we took a look at that, it's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I sent hers in and others. And the NFL was just like, she is amazing. She is just awesome. So Fuel Up to Play 60 is really kind of what gave her these new amazing opportunities. So I just want to, of course, do a plug for Fuel Up to Play 60 as well.
Okay, that's amazing that you're able to do this. And Jory, I know that I'll share with you, Craig and Aubrey. I've known Coach K for a very long time. We worked together. We played softball together. We won softball championships together. You've been a teacher a long time in the district. And has anything else like this ever happened in your career?
I will tell you that no, it actually has not happened for me to this extent. And here's what I have to say to all of those other teachers and students and parents. Find something that you're passionate about and just take the time on there and just go and run with it, because you never know the amazing opportunities that might end up coming out of it. So Fuel Up to Play 60 has been something that we've been doing at Dr. Carry-On Academy for this is our second year with the team. So I'd say it's probably 3 years that we've had it. And in fact, just an amazing thing I want to share with you. So we were able to take a team, 4 students, to Cleveland, Ohio for a Fuel Up to Play 60 summit. Oh, and Aubrey's older sister, Brianna, was on that trip to Cleveland, Ohio. And so it's really just kind of amazing of the family and the involvement that they've done and the amazing things that Dr. Carry-On Academy has allowed us to do here. And definitely Fuel Up to Play 60, great program, amazing opportunities. So it's not just the eating healthy, not just the being active for 60 minutes. There's community service. There's so many opportunities. And this just happens to be one of those amazing opportunities that we've had at our school. It's now affected our entire valley, and Desert Sands just couldn't be more proud of her and the things that, the new opportunities that are opening up for Aubrey. So.
Hey, Aubrey, I'm sorry, Sean, go ahead. Oh, Aubrey, I just wanted to say, we were fortunate enough. Coachella Valley was actually on Radio Row. We had credentials for the Super Bowl. We were there at the LA Convention Center and had some fun, but we didn't have anywhere near the amount of interviews that you had. And we have none of the after publicity that you're getting. So I definitely need to consult with you and get some pointers at how effective you are on camera, if that would be okay.
Yeah, that will be okay. You know, the cameras were actually really fun to be on. Some tips I'm thinking. Honestly, just be yourself and just go for it, and just always have fun and smile, because that's something really great.
I love it. I love it. Now, I've got one last question, then I've got a question for your parents also. In regards to everything that's been going on, it's been going on a mile a minute, right? Everything's been so fast with everything. If you could stop and look back, what is something that you might do differently or change, or would you just keep it the same? You know, if we were able to stop right now, rewind and go back to February 1st, is there anything different that you would do from then and now?
I would say really try to enjoy the moment, because it goes by fast.
Yeah.
She was waking up at 2:30 in the morning to be ready to film for Good Morning America, which is on the East Coast, and it was just flying by. And I think you try to enjoy it just a little bit more, because it'll go by quick.
Yeah, I agree. Craig, I'm sure you'd agree with that too. You got to definitely enjoy the moment with what's going on, especially when you have activities like this. I don't know if you saw, she was doing shuffle feet with Michael Strahan. That's what I used to do with my football kids over at Palm Desert.
You know, I was just going to say, Sean, you've shown so many great videos, and you could just type in Aubrey and the GMA Kid correspondent, or the Super Bowl Super Kid correspondent, and you can find these videos. Totally worth watching. You'll get caught up in them. Make sure you pop some popcorn, because she's definitely entertaining. And I've had a really good time watching her. It was, you know, you just know she's coming on to GMA, and you can look forward to it. So proud, Indio, California, right from Coachella Valley right here, and competitive across all kinds of kids that had an opportunity to do this. And she was selected, and we had an opportunity to see her in a national format. And here she is on our show.
Exactly. You know what? She's probably the most popular person I've ever had on Classroom Conversations, other than yourself, Craig. So thank you very much for joining us, Aubrey.
Thank
you know,
you.
I want to give this to you and Coach K. Is there anything that you want to let us know before we sign off here?
I'll say thank you for Desert Sands. Thank you, Dr. Carry On Academy. Thank you, City of Indio. Thank you, Coachella Valley. Join Fuel Up to Play 60. Feel free to tag me, email me if you have any questions about Fuel Up to Play 60. But you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. Aubrey here is absolutely amazing. But there are so many Aubreys that are out there here in Coachella Valley, here in Indio, here at Dr. Carry On Academy. So just find what you're passionate about, love it, and you just never know what opportunities. And Aubrey, I know you're going to end with something amazing.
Thank you for this opportunity to go on your show. I really enjoyed being here with you guys. It was great.
All right, Aubrey. Well, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Just so you know that the links on YouTube will be available, so feel free to share this out on your Instagram page. Feel free to go ahead and share it with your family and so forth. Craig, anything else before we let them go?
No, Sean, you're just looking better every time I see you. And I also want to thank you. You know, had a great time at the Desert Sands Educational Foundation Express. Some of the fundraising events that you've been doing, and all the things that you're doing in the community. I appreciate our relationship, and I'm looking forward to so many more things that we have ahead.
Excellent. Hey, Aubrey, Coach K, we'll see you later. Thank you so much. All right. So, Craig, you know, just amazing when we have outstanding students in our district. It truly gives me the easiest and best job to highlight them.
I know, it's so fun. You get to say, hey, you know what? Why don't you come on and talk to me on TV and share with the community? And nobody says no to Sean Webb. Sean, you're the ticket, man. You've been how many shows now? You and Chef Mary. First of all, shout out to Chef Mary. I'm sad that I'm not going to see her face today here, but I do miss her. How many shows? Where are you at today?
So I'll tell you, when I did the slides today, I actually, for season 2, we're in episode 52 right now. Since July 1, as you know, we go twice a week, and we like to highlight and share all the great things that are going on in our district and in the desert. You may not know about this, Craig, but we have a district-wide art show going on. Pretty amazing. Our own very own Mary Perry is overseeing this with our foundation. So, Craig, you'll love this. It's called Looking Through the Windows. We have an opening reception, and you got to love that we're not going to, we're going to be able to open up to the public and have this. but this is just some of the artwork that's come in.
Where's it located? Where's the location?
This is going to be at the district office here at Desert Sands on 48 and Dune Palms. So this is an installation piece, actually. This isn't even finished. This piece actually goes twice as tall as what you have here. So
Wow.
some of the artwork. One of our students created a 18th century dress that they're putting in with, I believe it's going to be entered in the not the Film Fest, I'm sorry, the Palm Springs
Fashion Week.
Fashion Week. It's
Yeah.
featured over at Fashion Week.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up real quick, because I forgot to even mention we have both Fashion Week and Food and Wine right here back on El Paseo at the Gardens coming up this month. So once again, so many things happening. So I'm glad that you guys are going to be representing there.
Oh, no, definitely. We'll be there with that, as well as, you talked about the tennis tournament earlier, Craig, and I just want to give them a shout out as well. They've been fantastic. I've been working with Talia Felich over there, who's in their ticketing services, and they've given tickets to Desert Sands teachers. So we're going to have an education day at the tennis tournament on Sunday evening. So
Wow.
pretty amazing with all the different partners we have here in the desert. And before I close us out here and we can just have a little conversation, I do want to share that our own African American Parent Advisory Committee has their senior recognition for students, and that's going to be on May 13th. That's going to be at St. Margaret's Episcopal Church. Craig, I'll tell you, you were part of that last year when we had the AAPAC on CoachellaValley.com last February. We highlighted all the great alumni of our students, but here we have a recognition that's going to happen at the church. So as you know, we try to highlight everybody possible that sends us information.
I was going to say, make sure, Sean, you have somebody on your staff, if not yourself, to put those all. We have a Coachella Valley Happenings. What's happening in the Coachella Valley? It's a Facebook group right on our Coachella Valley page. Quite engaged. Make sure that you post all these up there so that people can see them as well beyond this show. I'd really appreciate that. So many different things going on, so keep feeding it.
You betcha, Craig. And once again, while I have you on here, I can embarrass you a little bit. You've been just a great partner of education, and thank you for seeing the vision with us to make sure that our families were well informed during some really tough times. And I love that now that we're coming out of those times, we're able to still present with you. And I appreciate our partnership, and I look forward to, you were at our Express event. You'll definitely be learning about our Chili Dog Open coming up, and I will be letting you know about a media sponsorship for our gala that's on June 4th that I can't wait to highlight you even more. So thank you so much for your partnership with Desert Sands and the foundation.
Well, thank you. When you told me Aubrey was coming and you invited me just to have a chance to chit chat with her, I was so excited as always. There's just something fun about coming on and sharing all the things that are going on in our community, all the wonderful, positive people and places, the things that are going on here in the Coachella Valley. And it just keeps coming, more airlines, more people, houses are being built. Disney is doing stuff. We could just continue on and have an entire show on all the things that are happening here in the Coachella Valley and the surrounding area.
Most definitely. Well, Craig, thank you so much. And we're going to end the show today. I'll tell you, this week, Thursday, I'm not going to have an episode because I'm actually in Sacramento with our own Mary Perry and Jan Diaz, our communications team. I'll tell you, we are going to the California Public School Relations Association Conference. I'll happy to share. I was nominated for Emerging Communicator, and that's partially because we have the communication ability with you. So thank you for that.
Oh, that's fantastic! Congratulations, Sean.
Yeah, we'll find out Thursday night if I got past the nomination stage. So we'll see about that. But that's exciting. But all the district PIOs from Palm Springs, CV Unified, Desert Sands, even Beaumont, and some of the others that I know will be there. So it's very exciting. But we'll be back again on Tuesday at 9:00. So Craig, we'll see you at 9:00 next Tuesday. Always
okay, Sean.
We'll see you later.
All right. Talk to you later. Thanks.
Yep. Bye-bye.